Ustedes amigos en esta oportunidad con Jordan Westbrook. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good.
Jordan, so I was watching you going about your business as regular. You've been out for a little bit with a broken hand. So how has that been?
It's good. It's giving me some downtime that I wouldn't normally get. I'd love to be back out there with the team, but this is kind of the situation I'm in right now. So I'm just trying to make the most of it.
So a couple of questions. You were All-Star this year, so let's talk about that for a little bit.
Yeah, it was cool. I didn't really expect that coming into the season. I didn't know what my role was going to be with the team, but I've gotten plenty of opportunities. I was able to, make the most of them, and it was just as surprising to me as it was. I kind of think everybody else around that I got the All-Star nod, but it was a really cool experience. Something that I'll never forget. I don't know how many times I'm going to get to experience that in my career, so I'm definitely going to cherish that.
Obviously, I'm seeing you going about your business, fielding with a broken hand. So that speaks volumes as your ethic as a player, and I think well deserved when it comes to the All Star. And what about your other teammates? Everybody here is having like a really good season, and then collectively, you guys are doing so great. So how has that been for you guys?
It's exciting. I got to play in the minors with a lot of these guys. So coming up, I know their personalities, I know their work ethic, I know who they are as people, and it's just a lot of fun when you get to play with your friends out on the field and see their success. Like I said, now I'm getting to cheer them on from the dugout. I don't get to be out there with them, but it's still awesome, And we just have a really good clubhouse. We have a lot of competitive guys. We've got a lot of grinders out there, and when we come together as a team, we try to put together the best on-field product that we possibly can, try to win every single night. So it's just been a fun year so far.
So, of course, you guys have been at the top of the division, driving it out and battling with the Yankees. And now you're here in New York with the Mets. It doesn't happen very often, so how cool is that you get to play in this side of town?
Yeah, this is my first full year, so I'm still getting to see all the stadiums and play all the teams, but it's cool. I like traveling. I like going on the road. I like seeing the new ballparks, visiting the new cities. I actually like this ballpark a whole lot. I wish I could be out in the field and play and see how the surface is, but it's really fun. The lifestyle we live can be hectic at times, but to be able to sit back and take this all in and kind of be where your feet are, remember that we're very lucky and very blessed to be here. That's, I think, the most important thing.
You guys are very young and talented core. So you got Freshman, Jackson, Holidays here. So how you say you play with these guys in the minors and now playing here, but looking around and thinking maybe you guys are going to do this for a couple of years together.
Yeah, it could be. It's kind of fun to think about, the possibility of being here long term with all these guys. Now, you never know what the game of baseball is going to lead to. There's some business side of things that we can't control, but yeah, it's a fun little. You can dream about it all you want. You can draw it up different ways. Who's playing where, what position. But we do have a young group, a talented group, and hopefully we can stick together for as long as we possibly can.
So to end the interview, I know you have a lot of Latin teammates. So have you picked some Spanish?
Very little.
Come on.
Very little. No, very little. I don't want to embarrass myself on camera with my lack of Spanish.
Okay, I'll switch the question then. Have you, dive into the Latin cultures? Have you had some of the Latin food?
Yeah, so I love Latin food. I lived in Miami for one off season. I stayed right in Little Havana, so I got to experience it firsthand. That was my first off season as a professional baseball player, so I kind of dove into it heavy right then. I like the Latin food. I'm still picking up on Latin sayings. I learned what paisa means. Yeah, it's like fellow country person. Yeah, I learned paisano. Yeah, so I figured that out. Tony Santander says that a lot, so I'm learning slowly but surely.
Any favorite dishes?
I like to keep it simple. I like rice. I like black beans. Oxtail's good.
Come on, but you gotta tell me something in Spanish.
Arroz good. Yeah. Plantones, arroz. Yeah. Congri. Is that what rice and beans? Congri,
Okay, so that's
together.
Cuban.
Okay.
So I'm Dominican. So
Okay, so I know a lot. Okay, so I know a lot. I think I know a lot more like Cuban than Dominican, but.
But can you say back to the fence in Spanish?
I cannot. I don't. Can you tell me how to say it?
Okay, so fanáticos
Fanáticos sigan
apoyando
apoyando
a los Orioles.
A los Orioles.
Vamos, Orioles.
Vamos, Orioles.
Amigos, de entrevista con Jordan Westbrook.